Yeah, just quick look on social media, you see a common theme as well on the comments that's being made about Manchester United's performance. Vulnerable, that's one. Flat's another one. Body language is the other one that sticks out, particularly after that second goal, Gary.
Yeah, you know, people have different personalities, different characters, but I don't see enough players in the modern game generally, and I certainly didn't see enough Manchester United players today, with the right sort of encouragement for teammates. And it's all in different sort of situations. So, you know, they concede a goal here, and there's not a great deal you can do as a team now, because you've got to wait for West Ham, who go and have a party, to come back before you can start the game. But it's an opportunity to start rallying the troops a little bit. And I'm looking round, and we've got players with their hands on their hips.
Everyone's just away from each other.
Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, they need to call a team meeting. They need to call a team meeting. And, you know, Rashford has a shot at goal. OK, it's over the bar, it's not a great shot. But for me, when something goes wrong, your next action is really, really important. And I'd like to see Rashford in that type of situation, you know, encouraging some players, you know, telling other players to get close. Come on, let's keep going, you know. And there just didn't seem to me to be anything like that from anybody in the Manchester United team.
No, the Rashford shot, the one from outside the box, that's fine. Anyone can miss a shot.
Yeah.
But it's
what do you do next?
It's desperate. There are 4 players in front of him. Nobody says a word. But I noticed it, and I don't normally notice it, but I noticed Man United turning up, and I mentioned it at the top of the show. They come in with the rucksacks, and the Ten Hag comes in with a flat cap. They look a mess. They just look a mess when they turn up, and it comes out. It comes out in the play.
Yeah. For me, you know, why doesn't a Manchester United player encourage Marcus Rashford? Good decision to shoot. Come on, got to concentrate on hitting the target. Do you know, I run a kids' academy, and that's the sort of thing I would say to the kids at the academy. You know, good decision to shoot, but hit the target.
Yeah, everyone always says the Roy Keanes. You know, the Roy Keanes, they're few and far between them. What would Roy Keane? They are few and far between. What you can do is you can have pride.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for not having some pride.
And again, I find it very frustrating with Marcus Rashford, because I think he's an amazing footballer, and on his day he's bordering on world class. And let me tell you, as a fullback, I would not want to come up against him, and I speak on behalf of fullbacks around the world. We're not seeing enough of that. 2 years ago he looked disillusioned. Last year, when there was a chance of a new contract, he was brilliant. This year he signed his new contract, he's disillusioned. And I talked about defensively being summed up. That pretty much sums up Manchester United going forward. You know, he's meant to be a leader now. He's signed a new contract. He's one of the senior pros. But if that's one of the senior pros, then United are really struggling.
Yeah, we're not seeing any sort of leadership from anyone, really. And you talk about, you know, there's only so many Roy Keanes in this world, but we're not seeing any at all, not even 10% of what Roy Keane was for Manchester United, really. Which kind of brings the question, where does United go from here at all? Because they've been in crisis, in and out. They've been in crisis all season. And even if you're just focusing on that front 3 and that front line, and putting Rashford aside, putting Garnacho aside, the amount of money that's been spent on that front line, and this is what we're seeing in the final third.
Yeah, there's problems off the pitch. There's problems. There's players causing, we're told, causing problems that aren't even getting into the squad. But they're spending fortunes on players that they're never going to get their money back from. They tried to shift Harry Maguire, who's been there a long time. He's actually been in a little bit of form recently. They could have done with him today, but couldn't get rid of him. Sancho, can't get rid of him. Are they going to get anything like the money? Can anyone touch the wage that he's on? And those are just 2 of their biggest players. They can't get them out of the building. And I don't know whether it's all these managers that are coming in. They've all won stuff, big prizes. There comes a point where you have to ask, is it the players? Is it the players? It can't keep being the manager, surely.
Yeah. But surely Manchester United can't put out their strongest 11 with a front 3 of potential. Anthony, a lot of money and his potential. Højlund, a lot of money, his potential. Garnacho, not a lot of money, but his potential, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, so Manchester United are playing with 3 strikers who are only potential. You know, where's your proven strikers?
Okay.
Where's your proven goal scorers? Well, yes, of course, Rashford was last season.
Yeah.